Oh, what's going on, guys? We're here. We're back. We're doing stuff. Vermintide 2 today. I wanted to mix it up, and I remembered there was a new career we haven't played with, so I figured, screw it. That'll be a fun stream for a couple of hours, playing around with that. So, yes, we bought that. We're going to go do that today. Before we do anything, don't forget Daily Chest if you guys want to place a bet. Get your bets on in. I'm a little bit congested today, unfortunately, so... Yes, it might sound a little bit gross like Squidward at times. That wasn't a very good Squidward. Anyway. Oh, where was it? Game. Oh, I should have checked the mod situation. I think we're good on mods. Yeah, I think most of the mods are there. I think there's still one mod we're waiting for the better UI. I think we're still waiting for the writer of that mod to update it, but I don't think it's happening because it's been a while. UI overhaul or something it's called. Where are we? I'll be honest, this whole UI is not very... It's very messy. Like, where is the... No, I want to see the ones I'm subscribed to. Like... No, I don't want to see my one. There is a list of subscribed mods somewhere, but for some reason it's not just here where you would want it to be, which is just like, it's just annoying. Can I just, like, can you just... No, I gotta go through over here, like, Steam has never, Valve's always been dog shit with you. Oh, there it is, you couldn't just have the... Anyway. Where are we? Ooh. Sounds cool. Where are we? And again. There it is, under there. So these are favorited, so... Now that's been fixed, so we can unfavorite that now. So this is the one we're still waiting on. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. So it doesn't sound like it's been updated. Yeah, so that one still hasn't been updated, because that one is just such an overhaul for that whole UI. Oh well. Okay, we got weird stuff going on here. Why are we in... Okay. Proper full screen? Excellent. Okay, there we go. New club! Oh god. No. Okay. I've had the Forgotten Relics pack for ages.
Evening. How's the day treating you?
Shut up.
If you're gonna go out fighting the good fight against these here pact sworn, you're gonna need the right gear. Stop by the Emporium of Wonders whenever you'd like. Long as you've got the shillings, we can come to an agreement.
More of this stuff. Paid cosmetics and whatnot. Alright, we'll turn that music off now. Saving up. I think I'm saving up for... There's a legendary helmet for Barden that is the... Well, obviously I want that one, but... That's paid, so I'm not interested in paying for that. Yeah, that's the one I'm saving up for. Because obviously I need that one. It's an eye patch. Oh my god. Okay, so they've gone... Okay, so clearly since the last time I played this, they have gone all in on skins. Okay. They have very clearly gone all in on skins. Alright, it's gonna take a minute to get my aim back.
Die, you scum!
Okay. Interesting. So these are the two new weapons. So it's just like, they look like armor-piercing strikes. Okay. So it's a dash and then a downward strike. So is that because I'm chaining them, or is that... Okay, so that's if you chain them. I've forgotten how to open armor. What's my command for armor? It's been so long. No. Let's see if they have the new weapons added. They do. The frickin' armor guys are on top of it.
This might interest you.
Okay, so let's see.
I've had
Skull Splitter and Blessed Tome. What do we got?
Kimmler's
Heavy attack. So yeah, they're armor piercing. So this is the armor piercing weapon. So light has good armor piercing. Extra crit. And interesting, it has the tank modifier. Well, yeah. So the tank modifier means it'll stun hordes, but it won't stun, basically anything else. It won't stagger anything else. So this is so the lights are meant to be just okay. Yeah. So that one's more about the heavyweight look of it. Okay, and it has one sweep on the push attack. Because you can see all the other ones don't have any, so that's just got really high stagger. Okay. So yeah, this weapon looks like it's very much about the heavies. So they have the tank modifier. So the tank modifier, what do they specify? Oh, I think they specified in bestiary.
I've heard odd rumblings from Ulthuan. Elf trouble always spreads, mark my words.
It's like tank modifier, doesn't it mean... Yeah, so it's like Chaos Warriors are immune to tank modifier. Because usually the modifiers, they're mass modifiers. So if you have this perk, the mass is lower, so you're more likely to stagger it. So it's like their modifier's up. So if you have the tank one, basically you're never going to stagger them. Yeah, leave that on legend. Okay, interesting. What's new in cosmetics? So confused now. Yes, I'll look at talents in a minute. I'm just playing around with the weapons. Okay. So that weapon is heavy attacks to kill elites. This is the other. Is that the other new weapon? Oh, okay. So he's got that hammer, but he's got hammer with the tome, hammer with a single hammer, and then paired hammers. Okay, so the paired hammers have cleave and tank. Okay, what about the single? So two lights have push. Push tech also has that. Do the same damage and stagger? So no, those first two have better stagger potential. Better stagger potential and better tank damage. Presumably, yeah, the attack's faster on the duels though, as usual. Okay. So then... So the tome clearly relies on this heavies. I'll be honest, heavies never been something I enjoyed. Oh god, he's got a ton of weapons. He has a ton of new weapons. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen any of them have that many new weapons. Oh, the equipment is the front weapon, not the back weapon. Whoopsies. So these are... So those last two. So the first two, cleave, cleave, push attack. Cleave, cleave, push attack. Cleave, cleave, push attack. Whoops. Cleave, cleave. Fuck that up. Cleave, cleave. I gotta get back in the rhythm. So that's how you swing it for crowd control on that. Sword and shield, I'm guessing it's probably the usual. Yeah, it's got...
If you want to know what's
Crit and
happened
tank, it's
to
got
our
armor piercing.
portrait painter, I don't know. I'm sure she's around.
Interesting. The push to... Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong fucking weapon because that looks like a shield. I was going to say, that's stupid. I'm guessing... Yeah, so it's got high stagger on the lights. Okay. That was the other one? It was... Flail and shield. So it's got low stagger, but it's got armor piercing and everything. Okay, and then the heavies are the... Interesting, okay. So that's the armor piercing. So that's like the category for that. So it's looking like this might be more of a tanking class. And then we have the big two-handed one is the big one. The Holy Great Hammer. Very good armor piercing. Okay, and then the heavies are where heavies have the horde control on it. So I'm thinking simplest setup. Great axe lights for elites and heavies. And then this for horde. Seems the simplest to me. Although the question is this just a bit more of a tanking class? Curse resistance. Oh, that's cool. So he's immune to curses. That's very cool, actually. Damage dealt is reduced by 20%. A further 20% income until over 3 seconds.
There's always
okay, so 20% of his damage is delayed.
Okay. No mistake. Something to think on, that.
Chaos Rise Enrichment Standard. Okay. Very specific, but okay. Probably want Stagger. As usual, it's a good one for there. He has good Stagger, so I probably want to go Mainstay. Yeah, so Smite is the one you pick if you want to specifically be a powerhouse for deleting elites. Mainstay is usually the most reliable if you have good stagger, because you have to, basically you don't get a bonus unless you're staggering them. Enhanced power is usually the best because it buffs range, whereas these two only buff melee, unless something's changed. So in this case, he doesn't have range, so Mainstay is probably the best choice for him. Okay. Oh yeah, what's his ability? Gains Fury when enemies die nearby and reach 100% Fury. He briefly enters Righteous Fury. Smite the enemy, and his attacks smite the enemy 20% of weapon damage. Loses Fury while out of combat. Okay, so he's like a horde control basically. Use himself or an ally with a shield, render them immune to damage for 5 seconds. Upon expiring, it explodes, inflicting damage on nearby allies. Okay, yeah, so he's a tank class. Okay, that changes things. He's definitely a tank class by the sound of it. That's what he's built
silver shillings to
which
spare?
Sort of makes sense, because honestly, the closest thing to a tank class he really had was Zealot, which was a tank class. Pushing during retreat, they hold a shockwave around them. Smite now triggers after 1 second. So that's... Oh, okay, that's that. Okay. Deals 40% of the attack's damage. Oh, okay, so it takes a second to go off, but it's more powerful. Okay. That's party based on the health of the slain enemy. Oh, that actually sounds ridiculously good. Holy shit. Each kill during retreat restores health to the party based on the health of the slain enemy. I mean, both of those sound good for killing, but that sounds like a ridiculously good, that does sound like a ridiculously good support skill. Oh, I skipped over this. Pushing. Hits increase the power of the next charged attack. Okay. So it looks like there is a heavy attack design built into him. Okay, come back to that. 5% critical strike for 12 seconds, max stack 3. I mean, that's pretty good. Cause I mean, that's... yeah, so any elite grants that for 12 seconds, which is a decent length. Question is that a refresh or is that a... So is it I just have to kill one every 12 seconds to keep the buff up to 3, or is it like I have to kill 3 of them every 12 seconds? I don't know. We'll have to see. That one is okay. That one probably ups in difficulty when you hit Cataclysm, or value when you hit Cataclysm. I'm still thinking. So if I go, that's if I go for a heavy attack. So that sounds like the choice for now. 15% increased max health. Increased stagger power. Increased critical strike damage. So yeah, definitely a tank and support class. That's actually really cool though. So increased stagger, increased damage, or increased health.
Cousin Ockrey has a grudge needs settling.
So that one I feel like, again, probably ups in value on Cataclysm, where your hordes are getting way more difficult to deal with. But I'm probably not as important unless you're in like an optimized group or an unoptimized group in low level, because generally people are pretty on top. If you know how to set up your build, you're usually pretty on top of your stagger power. So it's damage or health is what I'm thinking right now. Let's go for damage. He's already got quite a few good buffs to healing. Always affects salts as well. Okay. It's like to trample through lesser enemies and effects. Revives and heals all amount. Heals an amount equal to all damage suffered the last 3 seconds. So you can use that to instantly revive someone, and it heals them for the last 3 seconds. They both sound pretty good. The thing is that the fact that you basically get 2 of those shields is actually very good. But then again, healing and a free revive is pretty good too. Let's go with that. I still don't know why it's saying cosmetics. I didn't buy the cosmetic pack because I never buy the cosmetic packs. These careers, because I find it pretty scummy that they don't actually just give you the skins, they frickin' give you
Is it me,
the quests.
or are the Skaven a bit more vigorous than normal? I wonder if it's got anything to do with the comet.
I thought it was something else. Stop bugging me. Yeah, that's what I don't like about those stupid things. Oh, you can search it now, which is cool. Because the fact that it's like you get the skin, unless they've changed it. If they changed it, I consider buying them. Is that part of the one? Is that part of it? Probably a bad choice. Yeah, I've definitely done that. Yeah, because you have to. Or maybe they did change it. I'm so confused. Because usually it's like you have to buy, like the skins are locked. You have to pay to unlock the challenges to then grind for the skins, which is just like Jesus Christ. Either make it so I buy the skins or make it so I earn the skins. Don't make me buy the privilege of earning the skins. That's just like you just like fuck off at that point. That's just shitty. Sure, why not? Some of these are different. I don't even recognize half of these. I don't even recognize that. Anyway. Alright. So I'm thinking that's probably a decent setup for now. So we got that for killing elites. That for horde control. Oh, it's only got a 1 minute cooldown. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So let me just set mine. So yeah, stagger. Killing elites gives me that. Mainstay. Each kill, once we're in the horde and we get that to up, heals everyone. Everyone in the party gets increased critical strike damage, and you now get a heal for like the second half of the shield. Because it doesn't sound like temp HP. It sounds like it's an actual heal, which is very fucking good. All right, sounds pretty solid. There isn't like, yeah, nothing changed, right? Excellent. Drakenfels? I do like Drakenfels. I haven't played that as much. But no, while we're starting out, let's do some easy ones. Let's just do against the grain. Nice easy one. Host game, private game. Definitely not recruit. We'll do champion. I'm rusty. I'm rusty. Okay. Should be good. Hopefully nothing else is screwed up. Let's go! See what happens.
The North empties of bloodthirsty heretics, and they waste their might on defenseless farmers. It was ever thus. The faithless lack understanding of
usually it's
true
Lona
strength,
doing the VO at the start.
but I shall teach them. Oh, yes, I shall. Gladly.
Please tell me that since he's now the righteous warrior priest, he voices everything instead of Lona, because that would be pretty funny. Use on the correct classes, more or less.
Not much difference between a farmer and a soldier when the land's overrun.
The farms are poorly fortified. The dead will outnumber the living.
Farmer and
Oh,
victim
that's
are
right,
counted
there was
much
the weapons
same
pack.
around here.
Forgot.
Soldier isn't much
Oh, it's
better.
been a while.
No sense sticking to the road, over the fence.
It's been a while.
Take you.
Okay, so that looks like the Fury meter.
Sigma lends you strength.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to actually get upgraded weapons. I'm an idiot. Idiot. Big dumb idiot. Forgot to put the actual shit on. Oh, also, if he's immune to corruption, he won't need the corruption resistance thing. That's interesting. We've got slight haze at the top. The webcam settings fucked up again, as they always bloody do, so... I completely forgot we're still wearing, like, junk. What is this shit? Oh, thank you for some shitty Power 100 gear. That's excellent. Okay. Completely forgot about all this. I'm an idiot. Except for one, the same trinket for everything. Well, no, that's the same. 2 stamina, 20% health, healing only by 30%. I still think that's just the best for everything. These both have curse resistance, though. So the curse resistance is useless. Take the crit chance. Do we want the stamina recovery? Nah, he's a blocky. He's a pushy boy. We'll take that. Attack speed. So it doesn't have crit. Probably do want attack speed. Well, then again, that's more of the horde damage one. Probably take the horde damage, actually. That's probably a good idea. Now, we just need to forge. Yeah, get rid of... I don't know why I have this junk. I don't even know what this was from, but that's just junk. Okay. Okay, crafting. We're making crafted item. We're looking for one of these. 300. It's been so long. I'm trying. That's good, right? Yeah, 300 gold. I'm pretty sure that's like the max, isn't it? Right? Dude, it's been so long. It's been so long. Hold up, I just need to check, make sure that I'm not dumb, and that is actually. It's like 300 is max. Yes, 300 is max. Okay. Just checking. It's been a while. Okay, just making sure I haven't done something stupid. Okay, yes. So 300 weapon, already purple. That's excellent. Okay, now we just need to make this one. It'll do. We just upgrade it. Upgrading's also cheap. Heroic Intervention's garbage though, so we definitely have to re-roll this. Okay. No, Results from Combatant's garbage. Switch Slaying, definitely what we want on that one. For this one, definitely not Results from Combatant. I mean, I mean, there's really nothing that compares to Swift Slaying, honestly. For the melee weapon, nothing just... Opportunist, yeah, that's about the only other one that can possibly compete with it, but even then... Yeah, maybe that one on a tanky build, I guess, but yeah, pretty much Swift Slaying across the board is just... hard to beat. So what's that one got? I mean, that could be worse traits, but no, we want... Probably want attack speed. Attack speed, power versus chaos ain't bad. For a second. So this one we definitely want... Well, we're definitely gonna want power versus chaos. And we got crit power and attack speed. I'll be honest, that's a pretty good roll though. No. We definitely want attack speed. Attack speed and crit chance is probably what we want. Attack speed and crit power. Nah, see, we don't have high crit on this build. Crit power, crit chance. Nah. Attack speed and crit chance is what we're looking for. This is definitely the best system. Attack speed and crit chance. Not the highest roll, but it'll do. Attack speed and crit power. Nah, let's re-roll it. No, we don't want that. We probably want attack speed and power versus chaos is what we're looking for in this one, actually. Because the thing is, I'm using it to kill elites, so power versus chaos would be really good for helping with chaos warriors and elites and stuff. Definitely want attack speed though. Because crit chance probably it's not as important on this one. There we go, that's what we're looking for. There we go. Because that one we want the crit chance just to activate Swift Slaying, basically. That's why we want the crit chance. Definitely want the crit chance on that one. Swift Slaying on that one is not as important. Or, sorry, a crit chance on that one's not as important. Okay, so apart from not having a trinket that doesn't have curse resistance, I suppose we can probably resolve that. I suppose we could probably resolve that. That's not too hard. Craft an item. Trinket. 300, excellent. It's already got shrapnel. Already got shrapnel on it. Okay, because yeah, we still definitely want shrapnel. So what are we looking for? We don't want curse resistance. Curse resistance is useless on it. Cooldown reduction, stamina recovery. What else can we get? Don't need revive speed. Movement speed's always good. Yeah, don't need revive speed. Crit chance and move speed. What are the other rolls? Attack speed. No, what other rolls can we get on trinkets? Because that's charms. Stamina recovery. We can get crit. Yeah, so crit chance. I don't think I really want the movement speed that badly. Oh, that would have been a perfect. That would have literally been like a red roll, because that was the highest possible. Crit chance and stam recovery. It's the like the lowest possible roll though. I mean, it'll do. It'll do. So that's pretty much what we'd want. Crit chance and stam recovery.
Hey! Good evening. Made it through another day, eh?
Okay, there we go. So, yeah, we should be... Yeah, hero power's up now. There we go. I still don't know why it's telling me I've got cosmetics. What is this? That's just going to annoy me for no reason. Let me just... Is it on this character? No, okay. Well, this saying I have no equipment on this character. Unclear what. There's just weirdness going on in the UI. God, I love Sister of the Thorn so much, though. Sister of the Thorn is so fun. I get further. Okay, can't get distracted. We're playing this guy today, not all the other ones. This game's so much fun, though. Game is so much fun. Okay, now we're ready to go. Now we're ready to go for real this time. Just gotta remember. Okay, little hammer on the right was okay, because the hammers look the same. They look the same. One's just little.
The North empties of bloodthirsty heretics, and they waste their might on defenseless farmers.
I really do hope he's got a
It
video
was
for
ever
everything.
thus.
That's funny.
The faithless lack understanding of true strength, but I shall teach them. Oh yes, I shall.
Because that would be pretty funny. As the warrior,
Elaborate.
now he has to lecture everybody at all times about how he is the superior. Purge the heretics.
Pick up the pace.
For Sigma.
Can't have much time left.
Those we can't save, we'll avenge a dozen times over.
Sigmar guided us here. We shall not fail.
Oh god, we got the UI back. It's so good. So glad we got that.
Shield incoming.
All right, let's try this again now. It's not raining though. I dig the raining vibe.
Stop, vermin.
Okay, it's definitely gonna take a little bit to get back in the groove here. Especially since, honestly, I've been playing Left 4 Dead, so I've been playing some Left 4 Dead 2, just chilling.
Nice strike. Leech incoming. Warrior rat. Leech is down.
So the heavies are actually nice at dealing with it. Oh no, it's supposed to be light.
We've reached the first ball. Stop those fields, will you?
Bad frame rates, yeah. That's probably on my end, not anything to do with this.
Hook that. Strike it down. Gas rat.
Oh, he didn't even grab me after all that. Okay. Oh, excellent.
Dead or fortunate. It's the living
Over
on
here.
Okay, where is he?
Over there. A vile flasher.
Overthrow, Helmsdorf, Mussingen. Where does it say?
In flash and fire, the Empire will be reforged, as so many times before.
Or it'll fail.
Not while I have my strength.
Well. And a bullet showed up, of course. I'm trying, but I know the bots cannot fathom dealing with anything while there's a mob around. So it's 2 lights.
That's the way.
There we go.
I hate spawn. They stick a tainted magic.
Not a great start. I've never been very good at it. I've always been bad at fighting this game.
Only look for what's a dead one.
Never been good at getting the rhythm down for him. So yeah, the smite doesn't get up as much as I thought it would. You have to like really get a horde on top of you for that to go off, it seems.
Anyone fancy a bomb?
Bombs all day. Okay, hey guys. Okay. don't know what's going on with the AI.
I have found medical supplies.
Come on, bot. Don't know what that's about.
That's a least to know.
Chaos Warrior, to my side!
One of you ranged guys shooting fellas.
Ha!
There we go.
One less
Sorted it
least.
out. Okay, we're good.
Sorcerer dies and the wind fades. Simple.
Ah, there we go. That is some pretty good healing. But is that... No, I think it is temp HP. Okay, so it's not full HP. Honestly, fair. Probably would have been a little OP if it was full real HP healing. That would have been pretty ridiculous. That just makes him really good at dealing with hordes if he can just give temp HP by just going ham. Yeah, he needs like a really full-blown horde fight to actually get that going off though.
The rascal
Where'd that guy go?
fellow. Is that a fireman?
Probably, but I don't get a ranged weapon, so
And I'm uncooked.
that does make me consider since he's obviously tanky boy. Maybe I should go for some shit. Oh, I see. So just hold it and look at me. I click the target. Yeah. That's cool.
You slew it!
Definitely got good horde control with that combo. That's a very good combo push or light push attack.
Bleach, Prowling! Bleach is down!
The heavies on it are even, they're not the best at dealing. Like obviously this hammer's better at it, but they're not bad for dealing with it. I have to check the roll on it because if it's actually not bad, that might, because it's not a very slow heavy attack. Is the thing. It's a pretty quick one. Because that might actually be a viable substitute, so then I don't have to run that on the secondary. Everyone's healed up. Wait. How is everyone healed up? Maybe I do heal. Okay. Well, no one needs healing. Let's just go then. That's actually crazy the amount of value this provides. That healing, the tanking, and the horde control, plus the shields. It's pretty fucking good. Fortunately, it does feel a little bit like Grail Knight, where it's like, it doesn't have all that much flavor. It's similar to Grail Knight, where it's like Grail Knight had all these really good passives, like it's really good, but it's just like, its ability was just, you slap one thing in front of you, and it's like, or two things if you take the perk. It's a bit, just not, it's not very fun to play. It's it's perfectly fine, it's just not very interesting.
Now that's a global deal.
And I mean, yeah, it's definitely good. Nope. It's got a lot of great utility in it. Because it's basically a heal tank is what it is.
Come on the right.
It's basically a healing tank, which is really fucking cool.
Got gas coming! I'm a shot for your rotten heart, Blightstormer!
god, the AI have gotten better at that.
Do this all day.
Where are they? Come on. Let's do this.
Take a shortcut through the barn.
Hang on. Like, deal with that in a minute. And it keeps re-upping as long as you're killing it. It's really good. So yeah, the smite is just a horde clear tool, basically. Okay, are we done with this? Can I go back to getting the Grim?
That's a good dummy, Dory.
Alright, let's go. I might play around with the weapons a little bit more. Because honestly, this single hammer, I'll be honest, it feels pretty good. Those heavies did good damage to the Chaos Warriors. Not monstrous or anything, but it's pretty solid damage, just enough to deal with elites, which is all I'm really looking for. Because he's definitely more of a horde clear than a elite and like boss damage clear.
What's for the throw? Gaslat's dead.
Got good range too. Because yeah, the lights do shit all against them. It's definitely the heavy that's going to take down important targets.
Griffin Street, find the key.
Nice to have a chance for a little unconflicted carnage, isn't it,
I experienced no spinach. Oi! Don't ruin the fun we're having, alright? Some of the dead deserve better. Some worse.
Okay. Because I feel like I'm not using the hammer much. Because I feel like I'm just going for the heavy. So I'm thinking maybe we'll see what we can do with the other one. And the other thing is, we're definitely lacking boss damage. Like fighting that Chaos Spawn, not doing great. Oh, okay, Biden's going deep. Okay, I was waiting for it to come out.
A blight stormer. The air thickens with smoke. Baggies, over there, silver one. So much for that assassin. Building teamwork to build.
1, 2. Oh god. Because the AI, as soon as you have the monster off, the AI literally ignores everything else.
A blight storming.
It's okay damage, but yeah, this is definitely not a good weapon for us. See you, bud. Let's see if there's another weapon that might be more suited to this. But yeah, that healing, like, we haven't used a single healing supply. Everyone's topped up to full. Actually, that means it isn't temp HP. Okay, yeah, so he's really good. He's literally a heal tank. Really fucking good. Oh, that's right, I forgot they fixed it so you can actually walk through those ropes now. Such a mild inconvenience solved. Bud, you're on Ironbreaker. To be fair, they're built super tanky. I found that's always the best way of doing the bots. They're too dumb to play a DPS setup.
Blightstormer! End his chance!
Alright. they made that jump easier.
Do me soul drinking, was it?
Alright, well, let's go. I missed the time. I think I missed the time, didn't I? 2 grims. Did I miss the time? 1. My brain is breaking right now. Got the one at the start. I don't know what they've done to the AIs. Are you gonna... Yeah, the AI appears to be broken. They've always gotten stuck like that, but they seem to be getting stuck a lot now.
Where the black rats? There!
I mean, this thing is definitely good for killing elites. Way better for killing elites than heavy, but the thing is, it's not that much better. So it's like, is that really worth this? Is the question.
These are big high.
I see. Well, you don't need to worry about me. I'm in this to the end.
Boop, boop. I mean, honestly, man, it's pretty good. Maybe I should have another look at that tone. No, because the lights, the stuns and stuff on the lights weren't as good as this one, were they? So we can get this, but we get the tone for the heavies, I'd be okay with that. Gotta go back, get our turn. Okay, yeah, it's definitely, even with smoke, it's not enough to one-shot a storm down. Okay. Definitely have to look at our weapon choices a little bit more. So I'm loving this great, this single hammer is great for fucking... Where is one? Oh, I'm just gonna probably send the back to this class. I can't. It's been so long. I'm impressed I remember as much as I have.
This will do our humors good.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna bother micromanaging the healing. Let's go. Especially given that I heal them just by killing hordes. I'm definitely liking this more than Grail Knight. Grail Knight really did feel very flat. It was just like, oh, you just passively get these bonuses, and you passively get this, you passively get that, and it's just like, pretty much all you really, pretty much the only thing you get is you get your one sword slap every 30 seconds. It's like, that's your...
Get back! Incoming! Gas rat, beware its poison! Watch those globes! That glaive rat get out of its
Okay. So definitely want to have a look at some of the other options. What if I run this and then a book on the back bar?
All lands look the same when invaded.
Ooh, now that's an
You should be
idea.
dead already, dwarf.
Could be fun. Probably not efficient, but could be fun.
A chaos warrior. They'll burn like the rest.
Is the last turn around here? It's seriously.
The chaos warrior done.
It's not heavies. Last time's like around here, isn't it? Maybe? I don't.
Watch out! Storm bandit! Storm bandit!
My brain is literally trying to remember where the last turn is. Oh my god, this is Against hordes, this is insane.
Incoming!
Healing, ridiculous damage, ridiculous cleaving stagger. It's so good against hordes. Yeah, we definitely need to see if we can figure out a way to get some more elite killing potential and some more boss damage potential out of this thing. I mean, that two hit combo is pretty good. On a great hand. Still not great for monster damage. Good enough for quickly killing good enough for quickly killing the what's it called?
Sigma stands with us. The Chaos Warrior shall fall.
Nice work. Is it possible? My brain cannot compute. Where is it? Like I know if I walk past it, I'll probably remember. That's why I think I've missed it. I got the one. One at the start. I got one at the barn at the start. There's the one on the cart in the middle. I got the two Grims. Oh, it's back on the top of the shelf. Right, there's two Grims and the third tomes in that area. That's where it is. Yeah, we missed it. Oh, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna get junked no matter what. Back you little shit. Okay. I'm just enjoying smiting. If nothing else, like we don't really need to kill anything. I'm just enjoying smiting everything. Okay, let's go. I remember, because yeah, now I remember that always throws me for a loop. There's literally two Grims and a tome in like the one area of this map. So my brain was like, oh, we already got stuff in this area. Okay, excellent. Set himself up. Thank you, bot. Not making me micromanage. Alright, let's go. Yeah, they're all out. Probably going to get inevitably slaughtered considering they're just surrounded by things trying to kill them, but you know, we don't ask questions.
Excellent! More ammunition!
Why are you saying that, Salt? You don't have a weapon that uses ammunition. Yeah, stagger for 10 HP definitely play. Oh! He's not paying attention. Chaos Warrior. Where is this Chaos Warrior? Oh, now you're in trouble. Oh, did I miss one? Oh, I missed one. Well, damn it. There goes the smite. Oh, well. This one's right here. There he is.
Sigma grant me strength. Filling a bomb, so perish all heretics. Fighting and fail alike.
That did not land where I was aiming for, but that's alright. Oh god, another Chaos Warrior, Jesus!
Over there, kill it!
Oh, fell right into the smite. So as to bring in a sword and shield, probably not worth it. I mean, I've generally found the sword and shield is only good if you've got no one else running stagger. Or if you're on Kata, and you really want like the highest level of stagger. It's usually just overkill. You can just even on legendary, if you got 4 people with weapons that have decent stagger for a horde, it's like you don't really need a shield that badly. The only other advantage is you can just downplay the rat ones. Whoa, Jesus Christ!
Get up, so I can kill you, death!
Let's go! We smiting! One, two, for chat. 1, 2, for chat. 1, 2, for chat. Very fun. Like, fighting hordes is very fun. Other than that, though. I like this smite thing. Definitely haven't done that. So yeah, the healing from the smite, ridiculous. Everyone's at full health right now. We finished the mission with full health, 0 downs, and we didn't use a single medical item. Holy shit. That thing is ridiculously good. That is a ridiculously good perk. Holy shit. Like, just imagine that on a legend or a kata run. Just the amount of healing you get out of that. Oh my god. That must be so good on the higher difficulties. Yeah, we missed the time because I potatoed. That's alright. I mean, I remember 2 Grims and 2 times. That's pretty good. Considering I haven't played in, like, 6 months. Ooh, and we got generals at least. Oh, all right, okay, all right. I actually got the most damage to well, that, to be fair, that's because they're all on setups that are basically shit for boss damage, because they're all on tank setups basically. Yeah, Kruber actually got more kills. Kruber bot is doing very well with that spear and shield, honestly. Wow, Kruber bot is doing very well with spear and shield. Holy shit. God damn. I mean, yeah, damage taken like next to none. Kruber bot is doing exceedingly well with that setup. Okay. So let me just check a few things here. What is... So we have tome, lights versus... Okay, yeah. So the lights on this one don't even have the stagger. Okay, so yeah. This one, yeah. So the tome is exclusively for boss kill or elite killing. So the lights actually have armor piercing, 10% crit, and tank. High damage. So now I'm thinking maybe we run the book on the back bar. Because flail and shield... Yeah, it's heavies for stun and then it's boss damage. But the thing is, it's a shield, so that it's gonna have lower damage on it. Dang it, yeah. So this is Naya. So that one has the armor piercing on the heavies. So I'm thinking that might be the play, actually. So you got lights. So what's the armor piercing on that? So, okay, the Great Hammer is way more armor piercing though. 28, armor piercing 19, 22. So only got armor piercing 9. Obviously it's a lot quicker though. It's not even that much quicker, honestly. This also has the heavies. Wait, it's a 4 combo attack? What's the 4 combos then?
Evening. Got some
Yeah, that's the 21.
When have we?
I don't know why it says that's a 4 combo. That looks like it's just a 2 combo. Okay. So the question is going for just going for a heavy with that gonna be better than just going with the lights for this? Lights are always more reliable because they're quicker, less risk. This does have 10% crit and tank roll on it though. Oh, excellent, my pittance of shillings. Everything just gives shillings. Okay. Oh yes, let's open that junk. Let's open the other junk. Excellent. A bunch of junk, as expected. Get it out of here. Okay. Still telling me I've got cosmetics here. Oh, is it literally just telling me I've got the default cosmetics? Okay, I don't know why that's... Anyway. Okay, so let's try making... Well, let's give it a shot. Let's try it out. We'll see how we do. Need 300 power. That'll do. Doesn't matter. It's pretty much just as cheap to upgrade it anyway. No, that's not what we want. Okay. We'll trade on it first. Because Royal Connection still sucks. Swift Slaying. I mean, generally it's the best. Is that what we're going to go with? I mean, yeah, nothing. For what we're using it for, nothing else is going to be better than that. Probably want... We definitely want to run attack speed.
This might interest you, Saltzpyre. I've had word that Heinrich Kemmler's active again.
Now the only thing to consider here is it has a 10% crit chance on... Is it the lights? Okay, it's on the lights. So the thing is, we wouldn't be using it for the lights, we'd be using it for the heavies, so... Yeah, so yeah, that's not relevant then. Because we're not using it for the lights, so we don't get the benefit from the crit. From that extra crit chance. Okay, so that's fine. Which means we're looking for probably... Where is it? There it is. Which means we're probably looking for attack speed crit chance. Definitely not push angle, because that's for hordes. Definitely want attack speed, and then probably... Power versus monsters, honestly, might not be the worst.
Made himself a wall of magic and faith.
Since we're using heavies, I definitely want attack, because it'll speed up the heavy attack. Yeah, but we still don't have increased crit chance. Extra stamina. No, because again, that's not really. We're not going to be doing pushes with it. Stamina's good if you're going to be fighting hordes on it, because you're going to be doing a lot of blocking and a lot of pushing. Because if I'm fighting like an elite, half the elites, if they hit me with a heavy and I block it, it's just going to stun me anyway. Probably not the best choice, but I mean honestly, that's almost a max roll, so we'll just go with that. That'll do. Power versus Power versus Chaos really helps for dealing with Chaos Warriors and several of the elites. Because then it's like, the only thing it doesn't help me with is the Armored Skaven. Also doesn't help with monsters, actually. Because half the monsters are Skaven. Most of the monsters are Skaven, actually. Right? Pretty sure most of the monsters count as Skaven. Yeah, Skaven. Skaven.
Where did we come from over the mountain?
Okay, no, yeah. Bile Troll, Spawn of Chaos, they're Chaos. Okay. So yeah, Power versus Monsters probably would be the best. Yeah, slightly faster. So that's what we're doing for this now. So basically it just pulls out a book. Switches hands and pulls out a book to deal with heavies. Or elites. It's interesting. What's that? Quick access. I don't even know what that means. Okay. So let's try that. I feel like that might actually play better. Because, I mean, the Holy Great Hammer is good for dealing with those elites, but... I definitely don't feel like he needs a shield. Like I said, that's definitely probably more of a cata thing. I can't really see why that would be good. I mean, honestly, like that, the usual advantage of that would be hordes. But this single hammer is already so fucking good for hordes. Yeah, it's already got more stagger and more cleave. And it's got a higher base damage on the lights. Now, the only advantage is the 3 and 4 have... Oh, they have no stagger though, so that sucks. Oh, wait, sorry, no, I'm getting distracted. No, because, yeah, oh, that's it, no, yeah. Well, yeah, so this is just a 3-hit combo, so... You don't even need to weave the push attack. So this is push, light, push, because then it's these 3 in a row, which is better. The only advantage of this one is it's slightly faster, and it's 3 in a row, so you don't have to do the weave the push attack. You can just do light forever. Yeah, so I definitely do want to go with that. That's definitely better. Even if I am forced into a heavy though, the forced heavies are actually pretty good on that. 28.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Things could be a lot worse.
So that's 19. So it's actually got the same armor piercing on the heavy as the lights for this one. 28. It's actually got the same. It's actually almost the same attack. Jesus. So the heavy on the Skull Splitter is almost the same as the lights on the lights on this one. Because they both have no stagger, right? Let's just double check that. Yeah, they both have no stagger. Well, the lowest level stagger. So 28.75 and 19 armor piercing. 28.75 and 19 armor piercing. So obviously the lights of the Great Hammer are quicker. Even though it says it's slower here, it's just confusing how it works. The way the attack speed is calculated in here has always confused me. Because it says the heavy attacks are quicker, but they're not. Because I think it's like that's the time... No, I think that's because it's the time it takes to charge. Because you can do it where it's not fully charged. It's very confusing anyway. So yeah, the Great Hammer... Like, the Great Hammer versus the Heavy on this one. Like, this one is so good. Like, the lights... That light combo is, like, probably the best horde clearing weapon it has. Apart from the pure stagger potential you can get out of shields. That's probably the best damage to horde clear weapon. And even then, its heavy is pretty much just as good as the elite killing properties.
Just had a fresh consignment.
It's just obviously a bit slower, so it's not as
check it out.
Reliable. Thinking, what's the heavies on this? That's also 19. The second one is better though. You can see it's got a higher that downward strike. It's got more armor piercing and slightly higher damage. But it also has the lunge as well, which can be very handy. Actually, come to think of it, that could also be very handy because we don't have a ranged weapon. Just having a dash. I think it's like, it says it's slow, but it's like that, because it's like that counts as a heavy, even though it's not fully charged. So it's like, so you do a heavy, but it's like 0.2 seconds for that heavy, but it's like realistically, it's not the full heavy, so it's something to do with that. That's always confused me, but anyway. I'll give this a shot. I mean, either way, it's still basically the same as this heavy. It just has the advantage of, looks like it's slightly quicker still. And it has the lunge. Either way, we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it does, but yeah. Because the Great Hammer is not... It's not that the Great Hammer is useless. It's just that the Great Hammer... I mean, its heavies are probably... Yeah, its heavies are ridiculously good for, horde clear. Look at that stagger. Look at that stagger on the heavies. So yeah, the Great Hammer is definitely more of, it's horde control through heavy attacks. It would probably be even better for horde control through heavy attacks than this one. But the thing is, whenever you're trying to do horde control with heavy attacks, you're always going to get hit more. Because you got a lot long, because in the time you're charging up your heavies, you're always going to get hit. That's why I always prefer the quick light attacks for dealing with hordes versus the slow heavies. There was a few exceptions, like the original heavy attack Slayer build, but that got nerfed to shit. So, in general, it's usually riskier trying to do the heavy attack. But that's clearly what the intent of the Great Hammer is. It's not intended to be, not intended for the lights to be used as your elite damage. It's clearly intended more for the heavy attacks to be for your horde damage. Just trying to think, because he doesn't, because like I'm just trying to see what the best option for dealing with elites would be. It's definitely not that. No, that's definitely the easy mode horde clear. That's what that is, where it's the lazy man's horde clear. This is the more efficient horde clear for people who understand the attack combos. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's intended that this class isn't supposed to have ridiculously good elite damage and or well, I mean, it has good enough elite damage. It's obviously not supposed to have special sniping because it doesn't have a ranged weapon. Clearly, it's not supposed to have a very high damage weapon useful for taking out armor either. So we're gonna give the tome a shot. We'll see if it's really a benefit, because it's not actually much more powerful than just using the weapon we're already using for really good horde clear. Because if it turns out that if I decide that it's not really much better than just using this one's heavy attack, then at that point I may as well just put a shield on the back bar. Like, I may as well. What's the horde clear on that like? No, yeah, it's just light. Be light push, whereas this is light push stack, so that's still gonna be better. And this one, the lights are for dealing with bosses, which is still weaker than that one. So yeah, that's definitely not the play there. The more I think about it, the more I'm seeing it's designed to be heavy attack. Because remember, they had that passive that benefited heavy attack. Like, this weapon has pretty good heavy attacks for horde clear. Well, that's not even, it's pretty good for horde clear, and it's got 14 armor piercing and 28 base damage. This thing has ridiculously high base damage on that heavy, and I mean, look at that, high stagger, high damage. Like, a lot of them have really good heavy attacks. This is about the only one that seems to have a good light attack combo, really. Well, and then that one for the easy mode, obviously. Almost looks like they're trying to push this design to heavy attack. Because then what would the heavy attack option be for dealing with elites and bosses? So yeah, this is what we were just looking at. It's this and this have that. Yeah, that one's not really any better. That's the heavy attack for horde clear. Because that's heavy attack for horde clear. That's heavy attack for horde clear. Yeah, heavy attack for horde clear. If you want to know what's different, if it has high cleave and stagger, that's for horde clear. If it has high armor piercing and base damage, that's for killing elites, basically. So it's like, I'm looking at this, it's like horde clear, and then heavies for boss damage. This one is only for boss damage. So I'm guessing this is clearly what they want you to be using for fighting bosses. Actually, come to think of it, what if we use this? What if you use the light attacks for this? Because they have 10% crit. Less armor piercing, but 10% crit. Now, what was the heavy attack thing? Hits increase the power of the next charge attack by 8%. Max dex 5. Okay. So you get 5 hits and you do a heavy and it's 40% power. So power affects stagger and damage. So it's like, you do 5 lights and then you do a heavy and it will just cleave the shit out of everything. So what you could do is you could do what I did before, where I ran the lights, the light hammer on the front and the great hammer on the back. You could do light. You could do 2 light attack combos and then switch to your great axe and do a heavy attack. And that heavy attack would just shred everything. What's this one? Grant 5%. Oh, actually, no, that's right. We do have increased critical strike chance. Forgot about that. Because we could do that, but then we could switch to the back bar and we could do the charge attack heavy with the book, which that would also be very good for dealing with elites and heavies and stuff too. There's no way in hell I'm taking that off. That is so fucking powerful. I don't know why you would take that off. I mean, yeah, increased damage on this. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's also pretty good for horde control. But I mean, just the sheer utility that provides is insane. Because it's like nothing even comes close to that utility. Holy shit. That one's also pretty good. Because yeah, it's damage or health basically. I mean, yeah, maybe in Kata that'd be better. See now that because that's so powerful, that I'm feeling that's even less necessary. The free revive is the big thing about that. The free revive is very good. So when you got that blessing, you can literally just trample through enemies. That's pretty funny. Maybe I want to try that. So I always target an ally, and then we both get a shield. I feel like that might be better. Because that one's very good for the free revive. But when you have this perk active, the heal on that's probably not as... It just doesn't feel as important. Because the heal from that is insane. Because I know, because I wasn't healing anyone with that, because I was always forgetting to put the shield on someone else. I just kept putting it on myself. So it's like... Don't necessarily need... the big advantage there is the free revive. So I reckon that might be better. I still like that, because 35% increased critical strike damage is pretty solid. Oh, okay, so that's specifically Chaos Warriors and Cinemas. Okay. So maybe that is actually probably better then. So actually, yeah, crit chance probably is the play there, because we got the increased crit damage from his passive. So no, yeah, I think that's actually the play then. We are definitely... It is actually a crit damage setup. Alright, well... That's what I'm going to spend forever thinking about theory crafting. Alright. Let's try this. Oh, why not? Let's just continue this campaign for now. Let me think of it. I just want to quickly see what the hell setup Kruder's running, because he was doing an insane amount of damage. What setup do I have in it again? Repeater, and then he's got the spear and shield. I mean, it's usual. That's not even a good roll on that, but holy shit. Damn, because he was doing so much fucking damage. Stagger, crowd clearing, mainstay. What is the... I'm just bewildered because he's doing so much damage with this thing. Yeah, let's have good hook there and good damage in the tank passive. Oh yeah, and the heavy set they're really good. Whew. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. We're not playing him. Anyway, let's go.
For the heretic that is only death. For the unclean that...
The heretical Northlanders are using the town of Ussingen as a stockpile from which they provision their...
See, now I want to play another character. I just want to know if they've
naturally
changed it
we
so
will
that
not allow.
your character
It
does
will
the
all
voiceover
have
every
to
time,
be
or if this is
banned.
just...
Let the Northlanders eat the ashes, if they can stomach them.
Because now I'm curious if it's just like, oh, it's just because he's a pretentious douche, so he now takes over the voiceover. Because that would be pretty
Leveling
fucking
that
funny.
manor will be an act of justice as well as war.
A regular army can't march on an empty belly. Hope it applies to Chaos Hordes too.
Kill all you can! Win or lose, they won't forget this day.
Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, hi there, friendo. Come a lot of stam shields in it too, which is pretty good. This weapon is really good. Has that many stam shields as well? Like, damn, dude. It's more cards than I remember there being
prepare
here.
for brigands or beastmen, not horrors of this magnitude.
Definitely feels like there's more carts there than I remember, but
A
anyway.
chaos warrior, it's our shall not hold.
Keep moving. We have to reach that flight, Stormer. Slaughter don't get easier to see.
Look at there!
What? Okay.
They're all dancing for that Cloverdale.
That's as still as to be felled. One
That was my-
Kazaki's own viewer.
Not bad.
Some weirdness there, but
That
anyway.
flame will match it.
That felt pretty good for killing those guys.
Duties ever bring you here, sir?
Some years ago, an accusation of witchcraft.
Suppose that makes sense.
Let me guess. You burnt.
Not at all. Baron Factor leveled the accusation. Covered up his adultery. Oh, it was a
Ba, ba, ba.
Warming up.
Still.
They're the meaning of those words.
Come on, let's get some healing going. Healing. So yeah, it's definitely a low percentage of the target's health, obviously.
See? This
balance
is
it
why
out,
we
but
can
yeah.
never falter and never let down our guard.
Yeah, the slowness of that heavy attack is consuming though. Okay, let's keep going. Damn, blight stormers. I always hate playing classes that don't have ranged weapons
Keep
though.
going. Here. See? A potion.
Come on, down here.
See, it's like that right there is case in point why it's always risky playing heavy attack setups. Alright. Now it's gonna mutate that one for now.
That's a fire rat. Slay the fire rat. Quickly! Another dead weapon rat.
I'll be honest, that dash does have potential to be kind of useful. I mean, the extra stam shield on this alone is just crazy.
Can't see much. Stay close.
Good enough, please, says hello.
Get the healing! So you get almost none out of like the standard. Even still, it's enough to keep the health bumped up.
All right.
See, I mean, like, switching to the second, like, the heavy attack on this is actually pretty quick as well. That's another thing to consider. Ah, shit. How am I gonna... don't know if this will work. I don't think it will. Oh my god, did it work? Oh my god, it worked! That's crazy. I didn't actually think that would work. That's good to know that I can do that with that ranged weapon.
That's a good gummy, Dory.
Okay, let's go.
Look at her run! Watch her die!
Watch out! Beach incoming!
Oh, okay, just auto-target someone. Oh, that's pretty good. They don't attack me. Targeted every time.
Right in the step.
There it is. Oh, look at that healing.
Slain the blight stormer!
I see a storm vermin.
So it's like, is that really worth it? The answer is no, that was not worth it. So yeah, I think I might just put the sword and shield on the back bar, honestly, or one of the shields on the back bar, because I really have no. I don't feel like I'm getting any value out of it, honestly. Maybe when it comes to a monster fight, I'll feel like I'm getting some more value out of it. But it's like switching to it quickly to try and deal with a horde. Like I might as well just use the heavy attack on this. Like it's pretty much the same thing. And honestly, I feel like the heavy attack on this is quicker than the other one too. Definitely feels quicker.
The cellar! Perhaps there's a route through! A packmaster! It sounds heavy!
It's taking damage from him and I can just be
It is
indestructible.
close. Leave the casks alone. They are poisoned for all we know.
He's not wrong.
The pass flow is mine. So perish all heretics, mighty and frail alike.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the bottom line is I'm not really feeling like none of the weapons are really feeling like a good secondary. This primary single hammer is so fucking good.
Was the same with you as game. One scratch. All right. I get the message.
Like it's so reliable. Forward clear and it's got a good heavy. That is the see, this is the situation where having the sword board on the back line would be helpful. I can't fucking get close enough to hit him because the fucking horde's in the way. Okay, we got those two. Okay.
Lucky to see anything in this.
Oh, actually, potion of concentration would be so good for this setup.
This will do our humors good.
Oh, right, I have a second one. I don't like this.
Sir, was that really necessary?
I'm never going to leave behind, buddy.
Yeah, well, I don't. Pack it in. Please. I hope the militia defending Usingen died bravely. Too many don't.
Uh-oh.
Vermin ogre!
Setting a bomb! Sir, please stop shooting me! Come on, water! Right here!
See, this is why I don't like heavies.
That's all you've got! Again! I've been taken! That's over! Sigma! Stand with us! Bring it back! I bring death where death is. Join me in righteous slaughter. Already with you, sir. Never matched your speed yet.
Yeah. The fact that the lights are pretty good for it is actually changing my mind. I definitely feel like it's probably better than
Come on,
heavies.
then. We'll have ya. Look out. Up at it.
See, like that definitely had to deal with these mixed hits. Definitely not switching for those.
Find a way around, mates.
So in that case, let's see if these lights are better than Greyhound.
Almost untouched. Ain't that convenient?
Alright, buddy, calm down. Up, 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 up. Oh my god, I still got it. Still got it. Okay. I hate that they got rid of the barrel so you can't shortcut the last part.
In the
just
service of
mean.
heresy.
It's just me. Whoa, what are you doing here? Like, yeah, that's definitely how you deal with that. I'm overcomplicating that.
Seeker in the shadows.
Okay, everyone's already good. Alright, excellent. Nice. Let's go then.
Gasland incoming. The gunlet is dead.
I don't know if we'll hit that breakpoint on Legend, but one heavy is enough to kill.
Look out. Clovetia.
Both, and then the last one is in the final one. Bitch.
His assassin's dead.
Alright.
You bird, Walker. Keep back, death rat.
Got joy on. You'll never be as good as us three.
I still tag even though I'm obviously not on the channel. Ba, 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 ba.
Slay it quickly. One less leech.
We should go. Stop fucking around. Try and get this one first. Too late. We're already up here. Don't accidentally blow it up. That's what will happen if you go out on the balcony.
I spy a hooklet.
Bitch.
Dead striker. What a gun!
Come on, get out of the way. We need to get in that cellar. Oh, crap, more healing. Need it? Yeah, I'm a little bit sad, honestly. I like it when there's a wealth of options. But I mean, it feels like this single axe single hammer, too powerful to pass up. Back bar, I mean, honestly, the single hammer is so good for both things. It's got such a good combo for horde clear, and its heavies are still a very good option for dealing with, what's it called? This makes me wonder, though. Maybe I should try a heavy attack setup on this.
What's that vermin hook? That backmaster will trouble us
Bitch,
no
you think you can get me like that?
Hold the line, mate.
I know how to dodge. Lol, that's enough to get this barrel out. Someone gonna... Just weird stuff going on. Let's go, come on. Okay, bot, anytime you want to come down from the isolated window where you can easily be grabbed, where we can't hit you. Hence why I always put them on bots. Or, it's why I always put the bots on tank builds. I mean, I'll be honest, the lunge doesn't feel like it's done me all that many favors. Just being able to face tank it like that is pretty good. It really is feeling like I'm missing out by not making a heavy attack. Maybe we should try making a heavy attack setup. Ah, you bitch. But even then, it wouldn't be that different. Because heavy attacks is still just so risky to do in hordes. And just in general. Keeping a horde staggered and killing it is just so much easier with lights. Because you need to have a lot of attack speed bonuses. A lot of attack speed bonuses are very important for trying to make heavy attacks reliable. That's just not great. The light attacks, though. Yeah, light attacks definitely feel like the play, not the heavy. Light attacks. So it's a 2-hit on them. Yeah, that definitely feels better than trying to do the heavies.
There's always bloody more of them, isn't there?
And we're gonna get a troll, or we're gonna get a monster? You're all permanently unkillable. Oh, it's a Dude, that's really good with a concentration potion. That's actually really cool. I actually definitely like him. He definitely, he definitely feels like he's got some good flavor. Like Grail Knight was definitely lacking in flavor. Yeah, the more I played him, definitely doesn't feel like he's lacking in flavor.
Medicine and bandages. Have number for time. Got shield bracket.
Let's go. We got everything. And he's 100% curse resistant. That's actually kind of cool. Honestly, it's kind of crazy because it's almost making him a necessary pick. 100% curse resistance and all that free healing and horde control. Very fucking strong. Man, because I'm not going to like a heavy attack build on this guy. The only time I like the heavy attack build is like the original Slayer one, where you could get your attack speed up high enough that it was still reliable. And you also couldn't be interrupted, I think, was the other advantage of that build. So yeah, I don't think I want to do a heavy attack build on that. Which means it's now just a question: what setup has the best secondary for what setup has the best light attacks that I can use for elite and boss damage? Because the dash comes in handy every now and then, so that is one thing in that book's favor. Wow, thanks, Ronald. Oh yeah, see, that was way better damage that time. Wow, I did like all the damage to the monster too. That's crazy. Doesn't even account for all the extra healing and stuff I did. And shielding.
Sun's going down. Dark deeds await, eh?
To give me my shillings. I don't think I need like 1,800 shillings or something.
Something's got the greenskins of the World's Edge Mountains good and riled. Sigmar helped the eastern provinces.
Probably should be more strategic about which ones I'm opening on which character, but unless I'm playing on Legend or High, the odds of getting an exotic is so low. Okay, so let's just have a quick look. We're only looking at light attacks because, yeah, I'm not finding any of these heavy attacks reliable. That's dagger, no boss damage. Flail and shield, 9.7. That's actually not bad. That's emphasized plus 10%. Oh yeah, that's that one. So that's basically the same as that, except it's yeah, it's about the same speed. So it's pretty much the same there.
This might interest you, Saltzpyre.
Well, yeah,
I've had word that Heinrich Kemmler's active again.
So the Holy Great Hammer does have more armor piercing and damage though. That is 10% crit. The 10% crit is pretty good actually. Because in general, with 10% crit and the likelihood of getting more swift slaying, probably means I'll get better light attack damage out of that versus that. Like the Great Hammer, I feel like it's definitely more geared to those heavies, because those heavies are so strong. Compared to that, what do we got? 22. Way less damage. Okay, yeah. So that one is your lights, your horde control. So yeah, so that's the same, but it just doesn't have that. That's not for that. Okay. So I mean, the only other real option that could replace lights for that would be the shield, which could be nice having, because then I can have shield backbar and I can still have elite damage. Because the attack's basically the same, it just doesn't have the 10% crit.
You keep this up and you'll have demons queuing up to knock you down.
We'll give it a shot. That's what it's all about. We'll give it a shot and see how that does. Ew. 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 Out. Upgrade item. But what do we get on it? Swift bout, swift slaying. Opportunist is like the only other one for specifically for like a horde control setup. Actually, off balance can, yeah. Because that's an easily acquirable source of that 20% damage buff. But again, pretty much only for tanking. In this instance, we want it for damage, which is strange to say for a shield, but we're seeing if it's going to be. So we want attack speed and crit chance, as always. Our damage versus monsters might be nice. Actually, I don't think you can get damage versus monsters on weapons. I think that's only one piece of jewelry. Oh, if only this system wasn't so tedious. I suppose that's not too bad. We've already got extra damage against Chaos Warriors, though. Yeah. Crit power. Keep rolling it. We'll get there eventually. There we go. Close enough. It's not a good roll on it, but it'll do. Instead of the book, we're actually taking this.
I think I prefer the Red Moon, Lester. But this ain't such a bad place.
So that's our new elite killing combo. That's just so strange to be on a mace. I mean, 10% crit is. The only other advantage is that so it's like 10% crit, and the better swift slang we're gonna get out of that versus the fact that we just have a shield. Because the shield, and even then, the main advantage of the shield is we can just block the ratlings, really, because I'm still gonna be using the hammer for horde clear. Dude, look how many stamina shields it has. It has even more stamina shields than the fucking flail. What the fuck? 4.5. That's crazy, bro. That hammer is so fucking good. Like, Jesus. 4.5 stamina shields. It's got insane cleave combo with the light push attack, and it's got freaking heavies that are really good for dealing with elites. Like, god damn. That's so fucking good. I mean, yeah, we'll give that a shot. I'd take a quick bathroom break before we go again, but then we were doing Festering Ground. I usually don't like this mission, but oh well. We'll do it anyway. We'll give it a shot, because, you know, that's what it's about, trying it in class, but I can't imagine it's going to be better than just doing the lights with the tome. Plus, then we also get that charge attack with the tome, which came in handy every now and then. So, alright, so we'll be back in, like, just 2 minutes, guys. Very quick bathroom break. Get up, stretch your legs yourself. We'll be right back.
And how are you this fine day?
Alrighty. Let's go. It's also just weird that we're using
the
a
name
shield for.
mentioned in certain unholy texts. The Rotbloods must not be permitted to uncover even a portion of his might. They must be stopped. Their bodies and their cursed prize returned to the mire forthwith.
So yeah, bottom line is he is just not good for damage, which is to be expected. He's very clearly meant to be a damage tanking support class.
According to her spy run, these so-called buboes will unsettle the monolith when damaged. And that's how we bury the filthy things.
You know, these Nurgle do me. They're always happy to interrupt the killing zone with an unworldly stench or sight before eyes. Fucking killjoys, every rotten one of them.
Down here.
Somebody kill the sack rat. I don't have a ranged weapon. Ah well.
That's me. Someone flew through right at Blaze Buster! Kill the rat who bears it!
I mean, it's doing alright. But I mean, it is very much just the same damage.
He's up to no good. Well, of course he is. Assassin rat. Your stormers dead on the ground.
I mean, it's ultimately going to come down to how valuable is the shield. Considering I'm not using it for horde clear, it's already like a weaker. Oh, great, good start. Well, actually, that's a good point, because having the shield is going to be a lot better for blocking during the fight. As soon as the... This is when having that free res would be amazing. Oh, that was a seriously bullshit sequence of events right there. Okay, well.
This potion better it fast.
I missed a tome. I don't think I have. Wait. No, I don't think I have. Oop. There's the hole. Nothing in the hole. Right? Have I? No. Yes? No. No? No, it's not a tome there, is it? No, it's not a tome on that little side path. No. Is it a tome? No. There's the key for the one grim. One at the very end. One up on like the side path.
Look at that! Araki thinks he can use a shield!
Yeah, I don't think I've forgotten one.
Hook that! Strike it down! Assassin rat! You hear what I hear, mate?
Yeah, I think we might just go back to the other setup. I think that's probably the best. Unless I'm going to switch to a heavy attack setup, that definitely feels like the best way of doing it.
Who wants this healing drop?
I am the healing drop, lady. Kind of crazy, actually. Healing time, healing time. There you go, Kruger. Get all your healing.
That's a leech of nuts.
God, we're getting some crazy fucking smiting done. Oh my god. Fortunately, there's no elites in there, so Kruger only got a little bit of health out.
Leech witch disposed of.
So you got a lot more out of killing that guy.
Healing draft. Backline guards.
Okay. Remember that? I always wondered if there was a secret to that, but anyway. There is, no one's found it yet. I don't think I've seen anyone mention that online. Return number 1. Oh, okay. Well, we just gotta be careful, so drop it now.
Leech incoming. Come on.
Keep the grim number 1. Turn number 2's there. Turn number 3 is there. So we only gotta remember where the other grim is. Which I'm sure will come back to me.
Play it quickly. Over here.
No doubt it will come back. I don't want, I just don't want one of the AIs to get like stuck up here.
Well,
while
the black rats. A star vermin. Engage with care. Healing tools
Okay.
for those in need.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Blightstormer, end his chance! Arm yourselves with bombs here.
Yeah, get them out of here. Okay. Let's get our Grim. Get our Grim. Barden, take that. Usually give it to the Iron Breaker. Because he's, you know, got even more, just as much indestructibility as I do. Ability here.
Johnny, I'm at the bridge!
He's definitely up there, right? Okay, Sister the Thorn, I think, is still my favorite new class.
Watch out! Rattling gunner! The hammer and
Healing Hands. More achievements complete. Damn. Yeah, this he is probably the best support boss right now. That is insane. The amount of healing it can provide, indestructibility for a few seconds.
Sigma,
Good
I see
horde
a
control.
star vermin. Judgment is coming. Starring over.
Get him out of here.
Slay
Okay,
the
so
fire. Quickly! More black rats.
the only thing I don't remember is where the last time is. Or Grim is. I can't remember where everything
I
else
hear
is.
a Blightstormer. It must be silenced.
Oh, Rakyat Silk.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. This
shall serve holy
God damn. Like, why would you not use the hammer? I get some people are lazy, they just want to spam let's click, that's where the duels come in good, but like, Jesus. That simple combo is so fucking strong. And you get like 4 stamina shields, like, oh my god. Well, on the bright side, it's fucking up the rest of the horde. God, Blightstormers should have to maintain line of sight. It's just bullshit. Blightstormers have always been so bullshit. Like, that's just dumb. Like, what else can you do? There's no counterplay to that. It's so dumb.
armored heretic. Fight the righteous.
I can't even like take the cheeky shot because I don't have a fucking ranged weapon.
Stand back. Those tanks are going to explode.
Oh, I don't even know where it is.
The wind will die with its master.
Oh, even better.
All right, get clear. I want to get separated.
Rock helm incoming.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, well, it's just because frickin' Blightstormers are broken. Yeah, I don't think we can get the turn now because I got thrown off. Pretty sure I can't. Yeah, I'm sure I can get back up there now. As far as I know, there isn't a way back up there. That sucks. Like, Blightstorm is spawning on a rock a mile away and spawning a thing that's like behind a wall that you can't, there's no way to it's so
Nasty lumpen and brutish. Let's go.
Over here! You stink stronger than you strike! Come on, William! Over here! Easy pickings for you! Don't live good! Throwing a bomb! Fallen! Another dead spawn!
It was a pleasure, believe me.
Alright, well.
Now!
There's definitely no way up. Yeah, there's definitely no way up. Okay. Well, we lost a turn. Not really my fault, but anyway. Oh, right. Yeah, the
Fools
Grim's
for
in
the
here.
body.
Right, I remember now.
The soul must fend for itself.
You didn't need to use that. It's not
I was just being
bloody
munched on by a chaos
I
spawn.
bleed
Shut
as
up.
freely
You're
as the next
stupid!
man.
I'm the thirsty one!
Oh, yes, please.
Learn something from me after all!
Wow. They hogged them all, huh? Get out of here. Oh, timed it wrong.
You filthy bastards! Chaos warrior, I'm gonna need a drink. No good kill, sir. Keep your elbow up. Jaws open. You damn!
That's the advantage. You can actually block Chaos Warrior's heavies without just immediately breaking all his stand. I still think the other one's definitely just a better choice. Okay, where are we? We're going. Where is it? Let's deal with the horde first. That was definitely not a misclick.
So many, let's drive them back.
Oh! It's very satisfying, just cleaving through him like that, getting all the health back. He's definitely got this class is definitely a fixture in my usual rotation. I think we're good. Little. There we go. I mean, Kruger's getting beat up a lot by Hillbilly.
Have a care. I hear a storm, Sorcerer.
Your father calls you. Up here, Dory.
Okay, this time you wanna... Wow, okay, this was a seriously bullshit sequence of events. Are we literally gonna wipe because once again the AI is just like... Oh, and there's a Blightstormer here as well? I think we're in another situation where the bots have just killed me. If you want to know case in point why I don't play Legend with bots, I've literally just been killed by bots, so... Bots have literally just killed us, so... That's excellent. Very disappointing because we got two of the challenges for this class in this mission, and now it's just gone because the bots are incompetent. Excellent. Yeah, they've all literally just killed themselves. It's astoundingly impressive how much these bots can break like this. Yep, there it is. What a way to wipe. Why did we wipe? Because the bots literally just don't work. Okay, cool. Literally nothing else. Literally nothing else, but the bots don't work, and then you just spawned 3 disables on top of me at the same time. Excellent. That's why I don't play on Legend. That's why I only play on Heroic with bots, because the bots are simply not competent enough to deal with influx of monsters and specials.
Got some mischief planned, have we?
Bots are literally just not programmed well enough to be able to do that, so... Alright, which I mean, yeah, it's a co-op game. You know, you can't expect the bots to be a replacement on the hardest difficulties, but... It's just annoying that it's like, it's not even just that they don't play their class very well, it's literally just... Oh, they are just broken and can't be bothered to actually path to you there. So, you just die. Happens a lot where they literally just stop existing correctly. Why is it still telling me I've got a new thing in here? Anyway, so yeah, I definitely think this is the play. Definitely think that is the play. Now, let's have a look. Do we want to change that? Yeah, temp HP on stagger, definitely what we want. Increase critical strike chance. It's definitely what we want. That's what we do if we're doing a heavy attack build. We're not doing heavy attack builds, so we want that. Mainstay, definitely. Absolutely. So broken. No chance in hell we're not taking that. I feel like they're both pretty good. I feel like I'm enjoying United and Prayer better. Unyielding Blessing, probably not as important. I mean, you can ignore effects and trample enemies. Like, it'll help you. Basically, it'll help you counter Like, it'll help me counter the rattlings and the flamers and stuff like that. That's the point of that. But I mean, in general, I prefer to rely on just having a ranged companion to take them out. But I mean, yeah, being able to put it on 2 people is very strong. I definitely want that. And then that one, yeah, it's damage or max health. I feel like, yeah, the damage is better. I feel like the damage is better. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that setup. I think that's definitely how I want that set up. Feels pretty good. Hammer, and then hammer in the tome. Oh, he has 3 tomes. He's got a tome there, he's got a tome there. Look at all his tomes. He's swimming in tomes. It's definitely sad that we literally...
Victor, one of my lads reckons he can get a message to the Order, if you're interested.
What challenges did we get? Let's see. Healing hands. Alright, we got healing hands. Oh, okay. Should do that, though. What was the other one? Wasn't that one? What was it? It was... I don't actually know which one the other one was. I wasn't paying attention. Oh! Probably in here. We can probably check. Healing hands. What was the first one? Assault of Faith. Oh, okay. Well, no, yeah, they're both easy ones, so... They're both just general play them ones.
There's a phrase going round the Imperial Court at Altdorf. The end times. Sounds fun, don't it?
Okay.
Hoarding your silver, are you?
That just confuses me. So that's... What? I don't even know what that was. Is it just the color? But why does it not look like... Doesn't matter. Alright. Well, we had our fun. We tried out all the weapons. Most of the weapons, at least. Settled on a build. Well, that's a lot of fun for today. So, like I said, we were just breaking it up today. Playing something different. Playing something different to mix it up a little bit. But that's all we're going to do for today. So thanks everyone for stopping by. All the regulars, all the new people, all the old people. Really appreciate all of that support, you guys. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll be back into Zelda Breath of the Wild. Continuing that. Continuing on the playthrough there. Hope you'll see you guys there for that tomorrow. But until then, everyone, have a lovely morning, evening. Whatever it is where you guys are. And I will catch you all later. Goodbye.